Hello everyone. World's top management studies reveals that ideas are good, but not all ideas are successful. They also revealed the reasons why 80% of ideas are not succeeding. The top reason for that is some of the ideas doesn't know the problem, meaning they have the solutions but they don't know the problem. So they build the things, they build their ideas, they build the product and services, but the problem of the customers is yet not solved, or maybe customers have some alternatives to do it. And that's the reason that particular idea becomes fail. We will today will talk about a process, one process that can lead idea to the success. It is not the process, but it is one of the process. And I am talking about design thinking. Design thinking is actually a very simple process. With that you can build your own ideas and the products and the services. This is not related to software or manufacturing. This relates to each and every innovations that we can think of. And design thinking is a very simple process. And today we will make that particular simple process simple. Okay. So let's go into it. What is design thinking? That if you have heard this first time, then design thinking is nothing but an process of solving a problem. The biggest thing in design thinking is it is a human centric approach. So let's say one of the people is facing problem, or maybe group of people is facing problem, and they need some solutions to get them out of that particular problem. So the process that innovator will take is the design thinking, solving the problem. This is nothing, no rocket science. This is only a simple process of solving problems. The core thing in the design thinking is it is a human centric approach. So customers or the human will be in the center. All other things are covered. Why do we need design thinking? Let's say it is a there are plenty of processes out there to solve the problems. Then why design thinking, not any other else? Because design thinking understand the customers. They go with the customers, they talk to customers, they understand the customers. When cross-functional teams also, let's say I work in the design thinking, I need to start the design thinking process. I need to work with all the team members, all the functions of the team members all together from day one. Nobody will be in the silo. Everybody needs to work together from the day one. And it becomes lower the risk and cost of the company. There are much more things, but these are the top three that I figured it out why we need to do a design thinking. So quietly, I think right now you guys still understanding why this kind of things are needed on design thinking. So let's dig into it, into the process and understand it in better, so that in the process you can feel that these three main topics that I covered, understand the customers, cross-functional teams and lower risk, you can understand it better. So let's say the design thinking process. Okay, there are four steps. If you Google it out on the design thing, you will find many more steps to be covered. But I put it in the simple way. There are only four steps of this particular process, and those are chemistry, physics, maths, and biology. Well, oh, these are this design thinking steps or our science subjects. So wondering, so I think there is nothing to wonder. These are the four steps that we need to uh, process it out if we need to go into the design thinking approach. The chemistry, physics, maths and biology are the four subjects of the science, and let's connect those to the design thinking. So if we are connecting chemistry to our design thinking, then chemistry is nothing but a grow relationship with the customers. So when we were doing some practicals in the chemistry lab, we are doing the same way. We are growing relationship between the chemicals, and so that we can get some output. So this is nothing but in chemistry, grow the relationship with the customers. That's the first step. Second step is the physics. Physics in think about in your physics lab. When you go into it, what you are doing, you are seeing the practical problems, where you have prism, where you have CROs over there. So these are some practical problems that we need to understand into the physics. Next step is the mathematics. What we are doing in mathematics, we are solving the problems with facts and numbers. We are not doing solving the problems with, let's say, I just got an idea and let's do it. No, we will solve the problems with facts and numbers, and that's totally connected with mathematics. And last but not the least is biology. We know the customers, we know the problems from step 2, we know the solutions from step 3. What we need to do in biology, we need to test it. So testing is always be in the biology lab. So that's the reason these are the 4 steps that we have, I have put it, and we need to understand this. That's why this becomes now similar. Design thinking, anybody will now tell you, then you can say that this is a problem solving technique or a process, and it has 4 steps: chemistry, physics, maths and biology. Okay, so these are the first. We will go into the details of this particular all the steps in the upcoming videos, and we'll take a real life examples so that we can connect to that particular process. So let's say I give you one example of that particular thing, or maybe in the design thinking approach. Let's say I have interest in the solar, or maybe a solar panel. So what we will do is, if we need to do a design thinking, then we will not come to any solutions. Let's say I need one device that converts solar to maybe anything else than electric things that can start. But what we will do is, we will understand the customers, will understand their problems, will solve it, and then we'll test it. So it's XYZ. If we are thinking about anything on the solar side, we will first talk to customers what are the problems they are facing right now if they are using solar, and that way we can go ahead and step it out our process. But yes, we will take a real life examples that can help everybody, and this is a very simple method that we can come up. See you in the next video. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe my channel. Bye bye. See you in next video.